Good morning, everyone. This is Brad Matheny again. This is a daily gold chart. And boy, if you really take a look at this, gold is really doing pretty much exactly what I suggested. We've got a very wide range day, staying right in the flagging formation. This red line here, this is the flag. Looks to me like, unless something changes, we're going to move into volatility tomorrow, and then we're going to be looking at a breakaway either late tomorrow or Monday around the 19th, 20th. And we're going to be looking for a potentially big rally phase here. Let me find the arcing tool. There we go. We're going to be looking for a big move potentially tomorrow. And I think we could see it really just skyrocket up to 2570, 2580. And that could come late tomorrow, midday tomorrow, or into Monday. Now, we do have this volatility period here. The apexing flagging formation that's setting up here will likely create a very volatile range between upper high levels, potentially in this area, down to maybe this area over the next 3 or 4 trading days. So be aware that we could still have gold move down to 2470, 2460, maybe even deeper. And we could still have it roll to 2510, 2515, 2520, or 30 in this massive bout of volatility that typically happens near the apex here. But I think if you look at this, go back in here to a 10-minute, and you can tell. I mean, this is a classic type of a rotational pattern here. Rallied up in the morning, and of course, I got to move these up to the visual order. Okay, maybe I didn't get it. Let me try to come back here. Yeah, I got the box. Visual order, bring to front. Look at this rotation. So I'll keep this fairly mellow here. But look at this rotation the last couple of days. Remember, I suggested that we were going to be moving down into this flagging formation. Here's the flag right here. You can see it. Visual order, bring to front. That red flagging formation. And you can see we came from that upper area across this channeling down to that lower area, back into this volatility channel, back below it with a massive rotation of volatility, and then we're moving right back into it. If my research is correct, I'm going to shrink this down, move this over. We are going to be looking at about a, come on, give me candles back. There we go. We're going to be looking at another day of fairly tight trending. In fact, let's take a look at what the gold cycle patterns here are telling us, which are right here. And remember, I had indicated that the real big move, and I talked about this over the weekend, the real big move to me is on the 16th and the 19th and the 20th and the 21st. So here's our crush. Here's our gap potential. This was on the 13th, the 14th, and you can see how it played out. I mean, here, we'll come back over here, minimize this, go back to 30 minutes. So the crush pattern was supposed to happen on the 13th, and then a gap potential down on the 14th. So here's the 13th with the crush, rolled down, didn't really happen. Crush patterns can move the next day. We saw a big rotation and a crush move on the 14th. Now we're in this 15th, which is a sideways rotation. We actually have no pattern here today. Looks like it's going to be a doji. And like I said, I think that we're going to move into a very tight rolling channel into a breakaway. and start really ripping higher around the 19th, 16th, 19th, and maybe 20th. I think you're going to be looking at this level. I've highlighted it before, but get rid of that. I'm back over here. And again, 2480 to 2470. Anything in this area is going to be a pretty good buy trigger, in my opinion. I think we're going to rip out of this, and I think we're going to flag either into this channel or we're going to start ripping higher tomorrow, and we're going to start moving up into this channel here. Bring to front, and here's the bottom layer. Bring to front. So I think in reality, folks, we're either going to flag out here or we're going to roll out of this area up into this area and then rip. Just literally rip to probably 2580, 2590, maybe even 2660. I think this is a big move for gold, and who knows what happens over the weekend, but it sure looks promising. And it's so great to be able to go over this with you because in reality, I have been predicting this for more than 10 days. And it is rolling beautifully into a sideways pause. We have the two separate flags we're watching. And in literally, I mean, the flagging formation, if it were to roll up here to around Monday, you can see where we're at. You can see this move. Okay, I've drawn it in yellow here, and you can see that we're really at an A, B, C, D, or D to here. And if we roll up into this E, we're just going to rip. So the volatility area really is pretty much from here to here. And I would say that beyond the 25, call it 30 area, it's a ripper. And it's probably going to end up up here near the 2600 area very, very quickly and easily. So gold is really looking great right now. I mean, silver's going to lag, so don't be betting on silver. It's going to move up. Silver will move higher, but gold's going to be the big move, and gold's not going to push silver higher until gold starts moving into a parabolic type of an upward trend. But boy, does this look exciting. Again, you got real potential volatility here tomorrow and Monday. So be aware. You could see some wide-ranging trending tomorrow and Monday. And anything, like I told you, below 2480, call it 5, is probably a really good area to consider some longs if my analysis is correct. But we've got to get through this flag and this flag. And that's the reality, guys. We got to get through these massive flags. Then we're going to get into a big ripper phase, I think, to the upside. Okay, more later.